Good morning, VC. It's Steve again. Sunday morning, a bit later than I normally do. I feel a little bit stiff and round the shoulders. It'll all come clear in later videos why that was the case. But this video is again for some latest finds, charity shop, a couple of purchases from record shop, some singles, some albums. I'll start off with the singles. A few couple of weeks back, local Salvation Army store was selling. We're doing a bit of nationwide promotion, and included was any media, 10 for £3. Now, fortunately, it had some singles and an album, which meant I could get 10 items for £3, which is not bad value. Not all the singles I got here came from there, but here we go. So, got the batch of singles. First one. First of Adam and the Ants, Dog Eat Dog, which was his first top 10 single for the band. And that was quickly followed up by Ant Music. I also managed to pick up Julie Covington's Don't Cry For Me Argentina, which was a #1 single. Another top 10 single from 1970, a top 10 single from 1977, Scott Fitzgerald and Yvonne Keeley, If I Had Words. Again from 1977, there seems to be a pattern here. This is Mr. Big's Romeo, and this is not the Mr. Big of To Be With You, Eric Martin, Billy Sheehan this was a UK band in the late 70s. I think they just had 1 or 2 albums out. A bit of a hard rock band, but this was the ballad. Got them the top 10 single. From the 70s, My Youth, Mud, Dynamite. Oh, back to 77. Ram Jam, Black Betty. Christmas is coming, so picked up Gaudite by Steeleye Span. 70s single, quite a lot. I'm going through the 70s phase. Sutherland Brothers and Quiver, Arms and Mary. Sylvester, You Make Me Feel Mighty Real. Kim Wilde's Kids in America, sadly unplayable because I didn't really check the vinyl quality. It's very warped there, so no doubt I'll probably pick up another one shortly. And finally, not in the original cover, of course, from last of the 1977 singles, which was the biggest selling single of 77, Mull McIntyre with double A side Girls' School by Wings. So those were the singles. I'm quite happy with that. When I was in Salvation Army store, it was 9 singles and an album, and the album I picked up was 10cc's debut album. I've already got it. It plays, cover's in good condition. My niece is due to get a record player. I'm about to sort one out for her, so I'll chuck in the album as well for her. You know, it's a good album to have. I think she might appreciate that. Cup of tea. Next album, Raw Like Sushi by Neneh Cherry. My images of her when she was first appeared on Top of the Pops, she was about 7 or 8 months pregnant, dancing along to Buffalo Stance, which is quite remarkable. It's a great album. Manchild's on here. So it's a really good dance album. Really broke her through. I don't think she's done other bits of work. Very a prolific artist, I think. Yellow, Time. Yep, it's not a bad album. It's coming towards the end. It's got Ticket to the Moon, Here's the News, Hold On Tight. Was the big single off the album. Quite happy to find this. This is Fleetwood Mac's 1975 self-titled album. First album that featured Buckingham and Nicks. Big single was Rhiannon. and this changed the fortune of the band. Put them on the path that led to rumours and the like. So yeah, I think putting albums down sometimes overlooked as Fleetwood Mac albums go. I think, in my view, a very good album. So glad to have that. Best of Rainbow, double LP from 1981, I believe. Got all the basically the hits. It covers the three vocalists. You've got Man on the Silver Mountain, Stargazer, Light in the Black, which is from the Ronnie James Dio period. And then you've got probably the most commercial period on there with Graham Bonnet with All Night Long and Since You've Been Gone, to when Joe Lynn Turner joined and had I Surrender and Can't Happen Here. I think got underrated band. I think sometimes because the Spectre Richie Blackmore being like the the person that it's his band, and it was a bit of a revolving door policy when it came to band members. I think underrated in the band. Yes, you've got all your Purples, you've got your Sabbaths and all, and the et al. But I think they're a good band, and they managed to be commercial as well. I think while they didn't occasionally write it, they could spot a good tune as well to put out. In the record shop, somebody dropped in some Rush albums, so I was only too happy to give them a home. This is Hemispheres. This is from 1978. It was the second album they recorded at the Rockwell Studios in Wales. And I think not a patch on A Farewell to Kings. And I think the band admitted themselves that they weren't particularly too happy during the whole recording. And I think somehow it shows. I think the title track may have been just a long track too far, or maybe just the put out track for the sake of putting it out. Not one of their best. The best track on here is probably The Trees, though I do enjoy the instrumental La Via Stanigato. And as there's only 4 tracks on the album, I best mention Circumstances as well. Yeah, it's not a bad album, it's not one of the best. But what they followed it up with, they went back to Canada, went to the studio, sort of licked their wounds a little bit, sort of changed direction, and they came up with Permanent Ways. And this album provided their biggest hit single in the UK, Spirit Radio. And much better album, much more consistent album. I think they decided to go away from the Tolkien sort of thing, the fantasy element, and they took to more the real world. As we just turned into the 80s, Free Will's on here, Natural Science, Jacob's Ladder, Entrepreneur. I think it's a much better album. It's one of their best. And I think it laid next year, they've even followed something better, which was Moving Pictures. When they went into the 80s, I think the keyboards did take over a little bit. And Power Windows, which was again recorded in the UK, in a sense, was coming to that period where it really became more of a keyboard band. The guitar was there, but they sort of like followed the times, and maybe that's the appeal of Rush. They never stuck to their laurels. On here, you got The Big Money, Marathon, Mystic Rhythms. It's a good album. I mean, you take it for what it is. It's a very good album. If you're going to compare it to 2112, Farewell to Kings, and Moving Pictures, yes, you're going to be disappointed. I think that's the thing you've got to do with Rush. You've got to take away the compare. I know it's natural to compare, but I think sometimes you've just got to take that away and just judge it for what it is. A bad Rush album, better than most bands. Good albums. On KTEL, this was Santana compilation, Viva Santana. Got all the stuff on there. She's not there. Well, a version of Well Alright, Oya Kumaya, Black Magic Woman, Gypsy Queen, Jingola Ba, Samba Party, you know, all the classic stuff on there. Very much a sort of introduction to Santana if you needed one. A few weeks back, I picked up a copy of Slade's album. It's greatest hits album called Sladist. I picked up another one, and this is on the Polydor record label. The one I picked up a few weeks ago was on Reprise. That was the American version. This is the British version, and so pleased that I got this. And you can tell by the track listing it was more to the British. Yeah, you got the singles, Get Down, Get With It, Cause I Love You, What You Done, Take Me Back Home, Mama, We're All Crazy Now, Goodbye to Jane, Come On Feel the Noise, Squeeze Me, Please Me, and a couple other tracks. They're the version of Shapes of Things to Come, and all done with the Black Country phonetic spelling as well, which added to their appeal, to be honest. School teachers across the land in the 70s were in despair. Couple of albums to go. Yes, Fragile. This album, I think might be, I'm not sure if it's the last one to feature Bill Bruford. But they've got the classic lineup on there with Rick Wakeman as well. Again, good albums. Playing it last night actually. Roundabouts on the song, Long Distance, Run Around. It's a quite strange album because it's got little instrumental bits by all the band members in there to augment the tracks as well. As I said, Bruce Bruford left afterwards, partly because I think he was a bit more free-flowing musician. Chris Squire, I think there was an element of he wanted to get everything sounding right, and I think Bill Bruford disagreed. So when Robert Thrift said King Crimson's looking for a drummer, I think he found Bruford found his spiritual home. But it's a good album all the same. Finally, it's a compilation, and I've got Motown Chartbusters 3 and 5, so I was quite happy to find number 4. And on here you've got I Want You Back with Jackson 5, The Onion Song, Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell, I Can't Help Myself, The Four Tops, Some Days We'll Be Together, Diana Ross and the Supremes, ABC Jackson 5, What Does It Take to Win Your Love, Junior Walker and the All Stars. It's pretty much, if you haven't picked these up, it's worth picking up because it's sort of like highlights Motown at that point, and I think it's important documents. I think Motown was a great label for singles at that time. There was some great songs went through it, and these albums do pick it up well. So this ends this video. I'm going to try and catch up on myself. I've got quite a lot to show. So I'll probably do a lot of recording, but I'll dot the videos in as when. So enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to have a quiet one, I think. I've got quite a bit of music to play, get through, records to clean. Enjoy it. Keep playing that music. Keep smiling.